When in doubt, go to the weekly chart. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have a cold, but I decided to gain some energy and to update you on Polkadot on a weekly big chart. See what's happening. Are we dead? Why are we pulled back so much? And what is happening at this moment? Every candle that you're seeing here is weekly. Really, pardon my cold nose, and yeah, now I really sound like a dinosaur. Never mind the bad jokes. Listen, the band of 13 and 21 weeks is showing you one very important lesson, and that is that we never, even though we had that short term upside that we talked about in our shorts to the upside, never breached this very important band of 13 and 21, which is still pointing to the downside. So now you ask, is there any improvements or are we just dead? Well, the real bull stuff is right here. Can you see it? Yeah, support. Blew up, red down. Now, completely different situation. It looks dead and no hope, right? Well, it's not that bad. Let me explain. Yes, we are below this band, and yes, we need some more vigor to break this trend to the downside and to establish altcoin season with Polkadot. Still hasn't happened. But what has happened? Let's talk about it. So let's deduct from the moving averages that we are bearish. And last week, you can see that we stumbled upon $5, which is a very important line in Polkadot, you will see. And they're still moving to the downside. Okay. So what's the light and the end of the tunnel? Although this is the grim face of Polkadot, let me show you something. And that is very, very simple stuff. The line below $5, which giving us a very important problems. What's so important about it? Well, you can see the resistance. Now we can work it up and down, and give you whatever level you want to be given. But I'm talking about the levels just below $5. The most important resistance in Polkadot, and then the video will give you right moment when you will know that something big is happening. For now, we are doing what? Consolidating between very, very, very important level of $5. Already said levels below $5, very important stuff. And this floor, so take it as a, well, let's say, worst case scenario that we almost touch right now. That worst case scenario at this moment is around $4. So Polkadot decided to take the simple approach, moving inside of the range of $5 and $4 for now. Did downfall ended? It did not. But it seems like we started consolidating inside of this channel, because here we didn't have that. Here also nothing, just little spike and a throwdown. Now it seems like we want to revisit $5, although we did already that in August. So consolidation period before the storm, quiet time before $45. Okay, now let's remove all that and talk factually. This is not hype channel. We shouldn't ever hype you in like other YouTubers, not bashing everyone, of course, and talking gibberish about altcoin season is tomorrow. It is not. We need time. You can see right here this trend line. What is giving you? Downfall. We never broke it. And soon, very soon, if we're going to consolidate in this channel that I just mentioned, we're going to come into this resistance point, break it, and then start slow recovery, rejuvenation, altcoin season for Polkadot. Do you think that when everyone runs in the altcoin season, Polkadot will be left behind? Of course not. Polkadot, we have targets. What are we now? $4. $10 is nothing. Mark my words. Or don't. Whatever. Okay? Now, let me show you one more thing. And Fibonacci will be our friend for that very important conclusion. That's quite a level. Let's take it very seriously. Oh, I can't take it, man. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Never talk about real details. Talk about the bigger perspective. And the bigger perspective is this. We never broke the ceiling of the, what is this? Cellar. Cellar in the house. Where you keep your old stuff. When we broke it, we knocked on that door here almost, but 23.6%, ladies and gentlemen. Let me mark this for you as the first stepping stone according to the Fibonacci that we need to break. This is very simple stuff. This looks pretty nice. Again, what level is this? There we go. So how can you use this very simple stuff? Well, easy. Oh yeah, by the way, I used those bodies, not the wicks, because I find it rather more, let's say, correct to use those. But never mind. As I said, don't look into details. $5 is what you need to understand. And what is the importance of $5? The importance of $5 is this. You can go now on vacation and go to your grandma, go to your father into your house because you're divorced, your mother, father divorced, whatever. I don't care about that. I care about that $5. When you see that broken, let's say in the next couple of days, weeks, months, you never know, not days. We were taking that pretty bearish stance in this video that for the next few days and weeks. But when we break this line of $5, then you will see the real problems. Problems for the bears, I mean. But of course, then awaits 38.2, and you can see that it is the level of high importance. But never mind, this is the first stepping stone. I'm getting ahead of myself. I can mark you the next stepping stone, 38.2, $5.79, but it wouldn't change anything. No, of course not. You can see support, 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 support. Of course, you will work a little. That's what I'm saying always in every of my videos, that nothing that is going to the downside is not going to the upside straight away in the next week, in the next month. We need to take some recovery time. For now, DOT is in a shithole, but does that mean that you shouldn't be buying those? I'm not saying that. I'm not a financial advisor, but if there is a time where you could be buying DOT, well, you know, not going to talk about it. Not going to mention that we are nearing the $4 that has proven its supportive stance. I'm not going to talk about it. No, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a dinosaur that will tell you to click off and to wave you goodbye. See you in the next video.